Here is the single most important thing that you need to know that is going to elevate your fitness. It's going to get you bigger muscles. It's going to make you look better, and it's going to make you feel better. It's only a one thing that you need to know to gain all of this. And that secret thing is called recovery. It's something that has been overlooked a lot in the gym. Everyone who goes to the gym, the new year, new me motherfuckers, always forget. They always think, oh, if I just go to the gym, then I'll be lean and mean and sexy. But it's more than that. It's science based. You need to focus on your recovery. You need to focus on your training, the type of training you're doing, and you need to focus on your diet. So today we're gonna go into recovery because this is the single the single best thing that you need to know when it comes to gaining muscle. As- Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about the different aspects of recovery. So we're gonna start off with why most people don't and overlook this. Okay, as I said before, you most people when they start off in the gym, they think, as I said before, they go to the gym, they get big. But as I said, it's much more complicated than that. But good thing I know everything. I'm going to teach you in a simple way, which you can easily understand. You don't need to be a science professor. You don't need to you watch those hard to understand videos to just because it makes you feel smarter. You just gotta listen to something simple and easy. So I heard a story that I heard um, a common thing that where someone goes to the gym, they come back after doing a heavy workout, and then they maybe eat some cereal and call it a night, and then they sleep. So now cereal has very little protein, maybe like 5 grams at most. So they're gonna wake up feeling sore the next morning, and then a week from now they're gonna quit the gym because they see no results, and they they feel sore, they feel pain, it feels painful, like I've spoken like a fucking bitch. Don't ever tell me it feels painful because that's you knew it was gonna happen when you started the gym. So now the correct way to do it is in these few steps. So the first step is sleep at the same time every day, at the same for the same amount of time. For instance, I sleep for 8 hours to 9 hours every single night. You need to sleep for 8 to 10 hours every single night. And you're going to sleep at the same time early. It's better to sleep closer to the sun rather than further away from the sun because of your testosterone. Your sun, when you look into the sunset, it notifies your brain that it's about to be night now, you have to go to sleep, and it gives you more melatonin so you can sleep better. So this will help you. Sleep is the single most important thing, whether you gym or not, whether you exercise or not. Because if you don't, you will quit quicker, you'll feel more tired, and you'll wonder why you're not building muscle. Because the when you get injured, for example, you're gonna go to sleep, you're gonna wait. It takes time for you to heal. You go to sleep and then your scratch heals. But if you don't sleep at all, then you look the same. Like your wounds don't heal throughout the day. It heals actually when you sleep at night. The longer you sleep, the faster it heals. Same thing with the gym. If you sleep for long and the same time every single night, you will gain muscle quicker than if you did slept less and you didn't eat well. So sleep at the same time every night, and also uh, at the same time and for the same amount of time. Okay, so the next one is controversial. Cold showers, cold baths. If you want to really dial in, if you're an athlete like me, after your intense session, your cardio days, not on the day that you lift the weights, but on the day that you do cardio. The days that you do cardio is the day that you're supposed to be taking cold ice baths to recover faster. But the days that you doing your weightlifting, your calisthenics, is the days that you're supposed to be taking warm baths because the lactic acid is what makes you if is the what makes your muscles want to grow. Cold showers, cold water will reduce the lactic acid, which will is more for recovery. So you're gonna do it on the day that you're not doing weights. Let's say you do cardio 2 days per week. You take cold showers. Then if you want. I understand that it's hard to take cold showers, but you're gonna start small. You're gonna start with one cold shower per week, two cold. Then you make it up to two. All the most you need to do is one or two for recovery. So this is going to boost your recovery. It's going to boost your immune system. It's going to boost your fucking penis energy. Like, you know what I mean? What am I saying? Anyway, the next one is the second most important one. It's protein and your diet. If you go to the gym and you're still fat or skinny from a year, it's most likely because you didn't dial in on your nutrition. You need protein from proper foods like chicken, steak, and eggs, and etc. Not fucking processed foods, not sushi, yeah. But sushi is okay, but it's not the best option. One big chicken, 2 kgs of chicken has 460 grams of protein. You don't even need a protein shake. You just need the chicken. You just need to eat chicken. You need to eat rice. You need to eat healthy foods. If you wanna make it taste better, you add salt on it, or maybe you make your natural sauce out of beef tallow and whatever. Look up some recipes. I'm gonna drop some recipes actually. Don't look up some recipes. If you're looking up recipes, look at my recipes. So yeah, you're gonna wanna take you're gonna want to get enough protein. You're not gonna, let's say if you're a vegan, I'm sure you'll find a way to get protein by eating maybe I forgot what that thing was called. It's a white block. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, protein powder is not the best option. I used to take protein powder. I was still lean, but I I I realized protein powder is actually not as good as natural foods. So you're going to eat natural foods. I'm going to advise you to eat natural foods rather than protein powder. Okay, so the next thing is rest days. Most people say, "Oh, I train every day, my penis is big. I train every single day because I am an alpha and I want to work harder like David Goggins." It depends on your goals. If you want to be an athlete, you can train every day. But on the seventh day that you train for moderate, you don't train hard, you train as a recovery day because your body still needs recovery. But every other day, you can train hard. It's always advisable that you rest at least one day a week. If you want to work out on that day, do something light. Don't do any weights, don't do any calisthenics, do something cardio, small cardio. So you'll get to recover better, you get to gain bigger muscles and whatever. So I train for 6 days a week, rest for one day. I understand I'm a little boy for that because I used to train every single day and the last days I'm doing something cardio, but then I'm gonna get back. I'm not gonna make excuses, whatever. But you should listen to me because I know everything and you don't. So that's why you're on the video because you don't know what. Okay, you're gonna rest for. If you're a gym bro, you can work out 4 times per week. You can rest the next 3 days. You work out this day, you rest the next day. You work out this day, you rest the next day. You work out this day, you rest the next day. Then the amount of recovery that you're getting, you can gain muscle quicker and faster and faster. Okay, the next thing is actually warm water instead of cold water. Warm water helps your body relax, your muscles loosen up, and it's good for keeping the lactic acid inside your muscles. So on the days that you're gymming, you're doing heavy things, you take hot showers to make you recover better. And the last thing I want to let you know is, what are your goals? Excuse me for a second. Are you training for a marathon? Are you training to just become big? Are you training for a bodybuilding competition? Are you training for a lifting competition? Are you training for fighting? Uh are you training for the triathlons? Whatever. Whatever you are training for, you should do. But recovery is always important in those aspects. Going lifting weights, doing resistance training is always important. But align it to your goals. If you want to be a boxer, for example, you're gonna want to do more cardio. You're gonna have one day of rest, and you're gonna do more boxing movements. Basically, if you're a bodybuilder, you actually go to the gym. You cut down from 3 hours a day from boxing. You do it for 1 hour a day, and you're training specific muscles for that day, and then you rest more, and then you get bigger faster. If you're doing training for a marathon, you run for about 5 to 6 days per week, and you do some resistance training, but make sure you get your rest. And depending on what you're doing, it depends how hard and how intense you should train. So most likely you just came in here to listen to me, to ask, listen to the one secret to gain a better physique. So should focus more on you should focus more on bodybuilding. But if you want to also learn how to fight, then you should focus more on boxing training, compound movements, like power movements. So yes, align it to your goals, align it to your strategy, and you should be able to. You should come back to this video and say, Malik, you helped me so much. Thank you. Kiss. Mwah. And that was the end of the video. Hopefully that helped. Focus on the recovery. This was a video based on recovery. That's the secret hack that you probably don't even do. So you should probably listen to me. Don't listen to the monkey part of your brain. You should listen to me. You can't keep on watching these videos. Okay, actually, you can keep on watching these videos. You should keep on watching my videos, but not their videos. And yeah, focus on your recovery and thank me later. Get bigger, get stronger. Peace.